This week on Swiss Global Dining, we're learning how to make harissa, the national dish of Armenia. It's a porridge, not that spicy stuff you might be familiar with. I listened to a granny who made a YouTube video for some inspiration first. Then we're going to begin by dicing onions. This is going to form the basis of our stock along with some butter. Don't cry, I always somehow manage to. And we're going to let those onions caramelize slowly. Now you can add in brown meat at this stage, but instead I'm going to cheat a bit and use some bouillon cubes for stock. This is so that I can keep the meat separate and grill it or broil it as I choose to. Then we're going to soak the wheat berry, or cracked wheat as it's also known. This is done with just water and let sit for a bit as your onions are caramelizing. Once those are ready, we're going to add the stock to it and cover so that those flavors become one. Then we're going to drain the wheat and add it to this stock. This is your harissa. Eventually, it's going to absorb all of that liquid, but you're going to need to keep stirring it as if it were risotto and keep covered in between. This is when you can also add shredded meat if you prefer. Now we're going to melt some butter in the final stages, add some pimenta espelette, and beat that together. That's basically going to be your topper on top of the harissa. I added some meat on the side, but basically this is ready to serve once it gets porridge-like consistency. Do remember to follow Swiss Global Dining.